death as a teacher, and near-death experiences. Now I would like to spend a moment discussing near-death experiences. Many who have them report later to have seen a white light, to have heard a voice saying something or other, or a divine presence reflecting something or carrying a message of love or hope. These people can return to life and share what is meant to be an inspirational message, but it doesn't mean that others are ready to hear it. They have seen, felt, and experienced something that has changed them, and often cannot be articulated adequately because feelings surrounded by total and utter love, something that can happen when one encounters what is called the light, is not something easily communicated through human language. So it is that sometimes people who have this experience find others not receptive to the message they perceive they now have to share. This is part of the experience of seeing something many others have not seen, and trying to communicate a truth one feels inherently to be true, which is a life theme that might be chosen by a soul for a human to live out and through. From the perspective of soul, what is happening with a near-death experience can be a wake-up call for this person to decide he or she wants to live. It could also be that in that state is the only way the guidance team can get through to that person, stopping the person in his or her tracks in order to communicate something necessary to his or her life path. Sometimes a near-death experience serves to inspire a person to cease destructive behaviors in order to sort through emotional debris that has clogged the life and made it difficult for the person to know and love the self. And sometimes a near-death experience can function to give a person a glimpse of the loving energy that can wait one after death so that that person can choose to live in a different way. Very often these are meant to shake a person out of a particular rhythm or put her or him on a new path for a positive life-affirming reason. Most of you will look at the fact that this person did die or almost died. From the soul's perspective, from the point of view of all that is, there is no chance here, nothing random. If the person lived, then there was no possibility that that person was going to die. You must learn to view all that happens to you and others as reflections of the power of the intentions of all that is, creator consciousness, God and goddess, and all. There are no accidents. You might view someone surviving a near-death experience as having experienced a miracle, but you are invited to view all things as perfect, as fitting in with the plan that is the manifestation experiment you are all living as humans on Earth in the time-space dimension. Just as there are no accidental births, no accidental deaths, no accidental marriages or divorces, there are no accidental near-death experiences. All of these and other life events serve as vehicles for soul as humans to learn about what love is, where it comes from, and who is responsible for giving it to whom. To extend this idea, consider how you have felt when someone you love is near death. Do you feel fear that this person will die? It is, of course, natural as a human to feel many things, including this. But I am asking you to explore also viewing what is happening as part of the soul's plan, the plan of all that is, as it relates to the chapter of life that is this loved one of yours. Use memories of these experiences and your feelings about them to show you more about your human conception of what is happening here on Earth with all this living and dying. I invite you to be willing to feel all that you can feel, so that you can become conscious of the overt and subtle dynamics that inform such situations. For example, when in the past a loved one of yours was near death, consider what you felt. Look at what you felt as a necessary part of all that is, learning about how important loved ones are or can be to a person. Consider that these are the times in which you will be reminded of human mortality and therefore the sense of meaning that you and others might not be creating in life. Perhaps mundane priorities have distracted you from creating a sense of meaning by giving to others and the world what you truly crave to give. A loved one near death can serve to inspire you to reprioritize and shift perspective in order to reconnect with what is most important to you, what you want to experience in life, and what you have to offer and give others and the world around you. Whether related to your own or others' near-death experience, or someone you love headed toward the inevitability of death, death is a teacher to show you more about your relationship to life. It is a crucial part of a portion of all that is learning how to be human. Have you heard that funerals are for the living? This is the idea. Marking a death and remembering a person, perhaps celebrating his or her life, is an important part of the life process for all of you. You love others and form connections of various kinds. You create a life with them, and they with you. Your energies and emotions are mixed up together. You love each other, so that all of you can learn, in your own individual ways, more and more about becoming the source of love for yourself. All of you are teachers for each other about what love is, where it comes from, and who's responsible for giving it to whom. Each and every single one of you affects others along such a path. It is really remarkable and beautiful when you look at it this way.